Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in for this latest episode of Talking is Football Podcast. We got a lot to talk about this episode. We got quite a bit to talk about. So, as of today, April 18th, we've had the first round of the second legs of Champions League go down. Had two. There's one particular we're going to talk about, but we'll save that one for a bit. Because I was quite surprised by what happened with the Milan tie. Not going to lie to you. Milan finished the deal. That was surprising. I had Napoli going in because, I really thought they had the advantage because they had, bro. I really thought they had the advantage going into the tie because domestically the league is pretty much done and dusted. They're, 14, 15 points clear at the
They
top?
beat you 4-0. They beat me. They toasted Napoli 4-0. Why are you surprised?
No, it was 2-0 on aggregate. What do you mean?
I mean,
No,
in the league.
Oh, in the league. Well, you know what? I mean, that didn't surprise me because what are they fighting for? The league is finished. The league is finished 15 years.
Well, I guess that's their problem then. I guess they've already wrapped up. They've already wrapped up Serie A, and they don't really want to play. I don't know. Maybe they just think they can't win, or they're not. The levels aren't transferring from how they've been over the season. And mind you, recently they've been losing a lot more and drawing a lot more, but they're so far ahead that it's like they don't care anymore. They're already on vacation. They're in Hawaii. They're in Cuba. They're in Greece right now. So, and Milan have their number. Milan know how to beat them. They know how to sit. They know how to counter.
That's all Milan has
They know how
to
to
play
hit
for,
them.
really.
Yeah.
So they
And
will have
Milan,
the Champions League to play for.
fun fact. The last time AC Milan made it to the semifinals of the Champions League was 2007, and they won it that year.
Well,
So maybe they have some belief that they could win it. Maybe because that's all they got. They're in fourth place.
Literally, that's
They're
all they.
Yep, they're in fourth place. These guys are 22 points behind Napoli.
Fourth place?
Yeah.
I didn't. Wow.
Yep. Milan's on 53. Napoli's on 75. So like the league is done and toasted. They just have to make sure they finish top four. But hey, maybe they don't have to finish top four if they win the Champions League.
Right.
I think I know who my
Stop.
dark horse is.
Stop it.
Hey, you never know. Hey, I mean, who am I going to support? Who out of the remaining teams, who am I going to support? It's not going to be City. It's not going to be Madrid. It's not going to be Bayern. It's going to be AC Milan.
It's like rooting for your Premier League brethren. You'd rather root for
We are not related at all. I don't know you guys in the blue half of Manchester. No. We don't want you to succeed. Come on. You expect us to root for you? Oh,
London is red.
after all the lashings you've been giving us over the past couple of years, you expect us to root for you? Who is this guy?
I'll talk a little bit. But Rafael Leao, huh? Did you see that goal?
Yeah, he
That man pretty much dribbled. He ran through the entire team and just laid off a sitter for Giroud.
he took it all the way from like midfield and just.
Wait. Why are we surprised? Why are we surprised about Rafael? Ever since he was on the market for 120 million of whatever we spend on Enzo and Mudryk and all these guys. And Lukaku, even before we got Lukaku, I've been saying let's get Rafael. Why are we surprised at what this man does?
I wouldn't say anybody's surprised. We just like that was a nice goal. That's it. He's him.
He's him. He's been him. He's been him. He won the Serie A MVP at the age of 22.
Well, that's going to Kavicha.
How you guys can afford him is my
Is
question.
Kavicha just turned 22, right? Is it? Or is it 21?
Yes,
just
he's
turned
22.
Yeah, it's Kavicha's turn. The young
So
boys.
he's been on Chelsea watch list forever. How you guys gonna afford him?
Now it seems like
we're not going to afford him because we're not going after him. Normally, players like him, they want to be sought after. They want to know you're going after them. Because he's expressed in interviews, he's expressed like, oh yeah, he said he's always considered Chelsea a great club. He's always seen Didier Drogba as an idol, blah blah blah. You know the usual. But Chelsea we've had him on our list, but it's just never been like number one on our list ever. Except that one time when he cost 120 million, and for some reason we felt like we should spend it on Lukaku rather than him.
Well, we did need an out and out striker, but that's not an excuse either. I think the main place where we messed up, and we'll get to this later too in detail, is just we spent a lot of money on unproven products that now have 7-year long contracts. After this season, they still have 6 years on their contract.
These 7 years was genius. Now it's
in FFP terms. In FFP terms, it's genius because it spreads it over the 7 years. But like in reality, looking at what we have to deal with and how it turned out with those players, now it's looking like Todd Boehly. What? Why did you set us up like this? But yeah, Leao is someone I covet.
It's very simple. I mean, allow me to go on a soliloquy here. I mean,
hold on. Before your soliloquy, let's just formally introduce the topic. So, Chelsea, you've had quite a last 10 days, I'll say. So Real Madrid dumped you out of the Champions League today, convincingly so today. Yo, Rodrigo walked in.
Showed us how to score. Because those 2 chances Rodrigo had, we had, and we didn't put them away. And
one of them landed to Conte.
Let me show you how to score goals. That's what they did. Go on. Sorry.
Conte has been known not to be a finisher. And then as far as the Cucurella chance, to be honest, I think he did all he could have in that situation.
I personally think Courtois made an amazing save.
Facts.
That's just
outside of the shot that Cucurella ended up taking, he would have had to take that chance first time. And with the way he got there, he was off balance. I think he had more opportunity of skying the ball, which is why he took that touch.
I was saying, a truly elite wing back like Marcus Alonso would have blasted that in, but Cucurella is a fraud. He's officially on fraud watch, and I hope Man City come in with a bid for him because you guys need.
No, we're going after Chilwell. Actually, we're going after Chilwell. Actually,
Chilwell just signed a new contract like a week ago. Yeah, all right. Good.
You've already extended the way we see it. You've already extended him for us. You've done the hard part. So, anyways, but before you guys go on this soliloquy, because I know you guys have a lot to say about Chelsea. But I just want to single out one Zacharias.
Dennis Zakaria?
No. This one on our podcast here. Last episode, you said some foolishness. And you talked some nonsense on my guy Ake's name. I need you to not only walk back, I need you to apologize for disrespecting this man. After what I saw now, hold on, wait. After what I saw today, coupled with what I saw over the weekend.
Oh.
For you to say Chalobah and Badia Shield better than
Way better.
Bro, the way they got done and dusted on Saturday. Don't do this.
Here's why.
At one point, Brighton had 70% possession over you.
No, can you compare the matches Nathan Ake has played compared to those 2 guys combined?
Yes, now big matches Ake has played.
Way more than
made big saves.
Point exactly, and it's not like Nathan Ake is void of mistakes.
The guy's been solid
ever since he got to Man City. Ever
The guy
since he
has been
stepped foot in Man City, he's been solid. Ever
the guy
since
has been
then,
solid. Outside of his
ever
first year, he's
since.
been solid.
How long has he been there? 2 years,
Outside
right?
of his first year, he's been solid.
Oh, he said, "Thank you for saying outside of."
Listen, he needs a growth
Thank
period. He needs
you.
some growth period.
Thank
Meanwhile, young
you.
people,
Look.
you guys,
Oh
you slot them
God,
in,
this
and it's
guy.
like, it's open season back there.
I'll take by the Chile
It's
and
open
Chalupa
season back there,
anytime. Anytime, bro.
bro.
Over
Ramen, yo,
Look.
it was
When,
it
when, when
was a
we were
good thing
comparing those
Boehly put the goal,
players,
bro.
when
It
we were
was a
comparing
woman who
those
put the
players,
goal.
this is what we said. We said we're comparing them based on the limited sample size that Chaloba and Badiashile have played
Never
compared to
played
Aki.
that as much as
Aki has been
as much
stuck
as
in for Man City for what, a year, 2 years now. Chaloba is probably like his fourth game all season.
Fourth game starting all season.
And
So
it's only one time he got cooked, and that was when who cooked there? Was it Rodrigo? But he went for the tackle and he missed. A lot of players do that. 9 out of 10 times he makes that tackle, but he's not match fit. He did his best. I think he had a decent game. Honestly, I don't blame him for what happened because everybody else was bad as well. You know, if we had finished our chances, it wouldn't matter that he got cooked. Maybe at that point it'll be 2-1 to Chelsea if we knew how to finish. So it's not even his fault.
Disclaimer: you have to cancel out the Conte chance. Conte is known not to be a finisher.
Oh yeah, but he has finished. But he's had a couple good finishes though. Yeah, it's still a chance. It's still a chance, and he missed it. I don't blame him for missing it, but he did miss it. But it was a chance. Though. There's a first time for everything.
And yeah, today wasn't that day.
No
might not
day
score
is
one
ever
for 2
that
years
day for Chelsea this season.
Yeah.
No day. It's like it's almost like we're snake bitten, and our players go into the match knowing something is gonna go wrong. And so like you can see it how they handle the ball. It's like all hot potato. Like either one player is trying to like do too much or another player is not doing enough and he's just like being complacent, either passing it back, not making the right read, or just not following through on a tackle. And no, I get it. Conte is not on. He's barely 70%. These games maybe might be 80%, but still, going up against Vinicius, you need to be a damn near 95%.
I think that's the most frustrating part too. Like just how disjointed they play, because it's like you can see how like the potential of these players, how good they could be, but they're just not.
They're in their head, like I'm saying, they're it's all in their head. Like it's been such a bad season that like you can just
they just want it to be over.
Number one, they're low on confidence, so whatever pass they make, it's just not with the same like energy. They're not playing with the same energy. Like they're playing soccer, but like.
They're playing like they're playing like they're playing the championship.
There's an energy and an intensity that comes with playing for Chelsea, and like I've seen it because we won the Champions League. Like my goodness, like some of these players won the Champions League, but even the players that won the Champions League are not playing with that, and partially because of injury, partially because they're not match fit. I mean, my goodness, there's no way Kai Havertz is match fit. The guy hasn't played in 2-3 matches, not a single play in 2 weeks.
Mason Mount has gone missing. He hasn't even been in the lineup for like how long?
Conor Gallagher, I applaud the guy for whatever he did over the weekend, but this is the first time he's starting back-to-back games through the season. He doesn't understand what it's like to be a starter for. You're playing guys out of position. Like Chaloba should not be playing left center back. Like
the worst thing,
but that's the first time Chaloba has ever played left center back, and you're playing him at a big
against
game
Madrid.
Against Real Madrid.
Do you know something that was also funny? It seemed like whenever we were in possession, it was Conte up on the right next to Reece James. That really confused me a lot because like. the only time that Conte has ever played in like an advanced role when he had like the license to go for it was under Sarri, and that didn't really even end that well. Like so, Lampard, I don't know. I feel like
It never works.
Todd Boehly said he brought in Lampard to provide a clear plan and some stability for the end of the season, but all it's been a record 4 losses in a row. First of a Chelsea coach, and first since like 1962 that we lost 4 in a row, and we got people playing all over the place, and it seems like it's only going to get worse with these next 8 games.
To Lampard yet?
No, we've lost all 4.
At least Graham Potter won us some games.
Look, we can keep going back and backwards, and we can like hindsight is 2020. But now that you look back, it's just like a series of unfortunate events that has been cascaded, that has been started from management. Like if I had to sum up this season in one word, tragic, or a tragedy, a Greek tragedy, and probably a financial tragedy too, because it just seems like they're just throwing money around with no clear plan. And he went into the dressing room trying to call the players' performance embarrassing. To you, Mr. Taboli, you are the true embarrassment because all of this is your fault.
And to add to no, for real, he really thought that he could go into the players and call their performance embarrassing. Like bro, like all right, let me not call him,
Bro,
sir. Like whatever you did clearly had negative effects. You clearly don't know what you're doing. So maybe
don't get rid of everybody that knows what they're doing.
Maybe let's go back to the past. Maybe you should not have alienated Marina and Bruce Buck. That was the first thing you did. Literally, the first thing you did. Oh, nah, let's get rid of Marina. One of the best technical. She's won awards. Europa's best technical director. She's literally like voted by all of the coaches, everybody. She's Europa's best technical director. Yeah, let's get rid of her. Let's get rid of Bruce Buck. Actually, let's get rid of the entire board.
Let's get rid of Peter Cech too. Carter Straight.
Peter Cech. Everybody. Let's get rid of them. So now you want to bring in Frank Lampard and Ashley Cole, and I saw Ashley Cole's little speech to the defenders. He was talking, trying to sound like, I'm like, Ashley Cole? What are we
He's a youth team coach. He's a youth team coach.
What are we doing here?
Look, if Boehly has done one good thing, and this is the only good thing, it was not taking no for an answer when it came to Enzo Fernandez. All them other signings, Sterling, Koulibaly, Cucurella, hiring Potter, firing Tuchel, just L's, all of them. Maybe Badiashile has shown levels, but everybody else is just, it's just like, damn, like, I thought we could buy a win, but apparently you can't buy a win nowadays. You actually have to have a good team. Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
You guys look so. Yeah. Okay. So before we move on, I just have a question. So does that mean from what I'm hearing, you both have given up on the season? It's a done deal. It's time to just let bygones be bygones.
Marcus, if you go back to the previous, since what, episode 20, when Graham Potter just got hired, what did I say? It's about next season. So that's all I've been saying the whole time. That's all. Ever since once Tuchel got fired, what did I say? It's about next season. There's no way you're gonna bring in a new coach, bring in 5, 6, 700 million players, and just be like, okay, let's just. It doesn't work that way. I mean, my God, I've even brought up the example of FIFA, and I know FIFA is not real and it's just a video game, but I'm saying even in a video game where you can literally bend things to your will, it still takes time for the AI to learn your. It takes time. Even the AI, a computer that you have to, it's a computer, so it's not. It doesn't work on human time. It still takes time. How about humans that like we're so different cultures? Mudrik is from Ukraine, Shakhtar, where they barely play like what 40 games, and Premier League plays 68 games.
They're also in the middle of a war too, by the way.
In the middle,
Just
thank
saying.
you. How Felix is from Spain, where I mean, my goodness, he was seen as the savior of Atletico Madrid, but they threw him out.
They also
So
still
what
want
do you
100 mil
think?
for him, so that's just not gonna happen.
Like it's just oh
Look,
they're
look,
like oh man, it's
look. We got 7 games left, and these games are none of them are easy games. There's no. I'll never say Chelsea have an easy game for at least 2-3 years now. But like, yeah, it's not easy games, but hey, we have Lampard, so I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if the players are just giving up at this point. I don't know what type of response we're gonna see. Honestly, I am being pessimistic and saying it might just be another L and a draw and an L and a win. We might not score again for the rest of the season. You know,
you're
like
not really being pessimistic by saying that. No, you're being too nice. Chelsea Football Club, I'm officially putting them on relegation watch.
oh my god. I don't think it's that deep. How many points do we have?
I think it's that deep. It is absolutely that deep. We haven't scored in 4 games.
We scored last game.
We're losing. Yeah, but we lost.
Okay. There's no way in the hell we get relegated, bro. Come on.
No. I said relegation watch, not we get relegated. It's probably going.
So what is it? Is it a bad of seeing how low we dropped?
Second season. Jose Mourinho's second season when we finished 14th. I'm afraid it's looking like that season.
Can we if Todd Boehly probably thinks he can tank for draft picks at this point.
It's no draft
because it's American. No, it's a joke. But
I said there's no draft picks. What are you talking about?
Just kidding. No, because it's American. Because it's American owner.
Yeah. That's what happens.
The BR football put out a video, and it was like Todd Boehly going to the dressing room after the game, and it's like, hey, we lost the first 2 games, but we still have 5 games left in the series. Let's go, boys. It was just it's like, damn, we're so low and they're just kicking us. They just but hey, it's fun. It's fun. Chelsea are the punching bag of the season.
Yeah, it's gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Like I said, Jose Mourinho's second spell, they got really bad. Then the next season, we won the league.
So, yeah, Marcus, like you're saying, do we expect anything out from the rest of the season? No, not really. I'll be watching to see. I have 0 expectations. I don't think we'd get relegated, but I also don't think we finish higher than 10th.
10th.
It's
a hope.
So
it's a hope with a prayer.
Yeah, like it's like even with Lampard, and it's like you would think that a person who knows he only has so many games would like devise a simple, logical game plan. But no, he started Dennis Zakaria, who isn't going to be at the club next season.
I can't even lie.
It doesn't make any sense. But I don't know what he wants to do. He says stability and good vibes. I don't see it.
He's consistently picked the wrong starting lineup.
So like the sooner this season is over, the sooner I can forget this season happened. And if you ask me about last season, next season, I'm not going to reply. By the way, we're winning the Premier League next year. That's my hot take from all of this. If we get the right coach. If we get the right coach, will be up there.
Okay.
Hey man.
Right.
We've had 2 Italian coaches. We've had 3 coaches that have come in after a terrible time and won the league in their first year. It's happened 3 times in the past 10 years, 15 years. So, hey, man, they called me a madman, but it's okay.
All right. Whatever you say, boss. Let's talk Premier League. And with that, next up, we have, what do we have? We
Liverpool?
got the other side, no, the successful side of London, Arsenal Football Club.
Man City.
Arsenal Football Club. They
Man City.
actually,
Is that next?
That's next.
Yeah, that's
well,
next.
We're talking about what happened last.
Yeah, we're talking about that weekend.
Okay, what happened? Oh, the capitulation.
They dropped points against one West Ham United. Drew the match 2-2. Now, the quick thing about this one is they were up 2-0 within 10 minutes.
Can I get my flowers, please? Can I get my flowers? Please.
No.
Can I finally get my flowers about being right about Arsenal? Please.
You don't get no flowers.
Can someone give me my flowers?
Marcus, don't give him anything. Don't give him nothing.
Oh, man.
He's a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fans don't deserve flowers.
Wait. Marcus, haven't I been saying this since the start of the season? Since the start. I'm telling you, brother, they will find a way to give this back to Man City. And Man City will take it.
And run for the hills. Take it and run for the hills.
Serial bottlers. Look, if they bottle this league, which it increasingly looks like they will,
yeah,
I'm never going to forgive them because I have been defending them for at least 26 of 31 episodes, and this is what I get. Not just my team being trash, but them thrown away at the end to West Ham and Liverpool. Like, sad.
Sad. All we need to do now is just see them next Wednesday. 3 points. Champions League. Premier League title is in our hands, and it will be the first to three-peat since I think United was the last one that did it.
Disgraceful.
So I mean disgraceful. You mean fateful, ordained, destiny,
paid for.
You tried.
Bribed. Financial misconduct. Incoming transfer ban.
All right. So while Arsenal was dropping points, the team right behind them, my Manchester City, went down to Leicester and did some good work. Really showed those foxes who's boss. Erling Haaland continuing his record-breaking season. 2 goals on the spin in that game. 1 penalty, 1 from open play. The guy's a machine, man. The guy's a machine.
Yeah, he's a Terminator.
Yes, he is.
70 million. That's all we paid for him. His release clause.
Yes.
It's a damn shame. Well, yep, City are on the title march once again. I don't know. I thought Arsenal could stop them, but hey, it's City. It looks like even Bayern tomorrow. Like, that's another team. I'm way more disappointed in them than anybody else. I'm more disappointed in Bayern than I am in my team because at least my team have an excuse. But then
Bayern bottled it. Bayern capitulated.
How do you lose 3-0 in the first leg? Whatever. Because we are just too good. Yo, in fact, you heard it here first. We're going to close out tomorrow's leg in style. It's going to be either 2-0, or we're going to go and break the bank with how many goals we're pushing past that keeper. It might look like Liverpool against Leeds. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you.
Speaking of Liverpool versus Leeds, what have I been? Can I get my flowers? Okay, Zach, you're not gonna give me flowers because I didn't give you flowers. But actually, I'll give you your flowers now.
What?
I'll give you Arsenal flowers. Correct, you're right. But have I not been screaming about putting Trent in midfield? And now they put Trent in midfield, and what happens? They score
No,
6.
you copied off what I said.
No, I didn't.
I was the first one who said it.
I was the first one.
Trent in midfield, really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes. And it worked.
You know what? I'll give you your flowers.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you. But hey,
I
you
agree
see?
with you. I agree with you. I've always been saying this. Put Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield, and like
Just he doesn't need to defend anymore.
I almost said draft a right back. No. Find a young, talented right back and put him there, man.
Apparently, they've given up on Bellingham, so they just put Trent in there. Find a right back.
Yeah, Bellingham's gonna cost too much, bro.
They're
About
brookies.
130.
Yeah, only like Man City, Madrid, PSG, maybe Man U. Nah, not Man U, but maybe Newcastle. But he's not going there. Can't afford him. Mm-hmm. I don't even really see the hype in Bellingham. I guess because I just don't watch him. But is he really that good that he's worth 130?
Yeah, I think given the right circumstances, with the team around him, the guy will blow up. I think to wrap it up, I think he's what everybody thought Pogba was going to be before all the injuries and all the off the field stuff became issues.
Pogba.
I mean, that same club gave us Sancho too, but also Haaland was there too, you know. Hey, I don't trust players leaving the German league to the Premier League anymore. I don't trust none of them.
I mean, you need to put Sancho with his guy though, Haaland. Sancho got those numbers with Haaland.
That's true. It does help when you have like a Terminator
it's like
up top.
A quarterback to his like number one receiver. If you take the receiver away, not all some quarterbacks are special, but some they need that dog right there.
That guy who knows them.
So yeah, like who's Sancho's passing?
Ooh, Zach, crazy idea. What if we upgrade Kovacic with Bellingham? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Don't worry about it. Are you FFP? Don't worry about it.
We need more help than that.
I'll be the one snitching to FFP. Don't worry about it.
We need more help. We need more help.
Well, that's just one position. Kovacic out, Bellingham in.
Wing backs. We need wing.
We need to sell Cucurella.
We need wing backs.
We need to shift. We need to ship Felix back to Atletico July 31st, 9 in the morning. Buy him a first class ticket.
And this guy was just saying we're keeping Felix. No, I want to keep Felix, but there's some other players that we can.
I think we can spend that 100. There's 100 million, and we already have Havertz. Like there's no point spending 100 million on Felix at this point.
They want 100 million.
Yeah, they want 100 million. There's greater position of needs than Felix.
Yeah, we have Mudryk, so we're good on that. But anyway,
and we have Nkunku coming in.
Enough about Chelsea. Let's move on to the upcoming fixtures for this week.
What do we got?
Let's bring it back to Arsenal. Arsenal starts off Premier League on Friday against bottom of the table Southampton. With the way Arsenal's been dropping points recently, you know, this game is good for anything to happen. And if Arsenal were to drop points in this game,
it's perfect.
That's pretty much ending the Champions League.
Giving points away.
Ending the tie. Ending the title race.
Good God.
It would be a straight disaster.
It would be just embarrassing, and I don't think they're ever going to recover from that.
This game. Like, I mean, they better not tie this game. I don't even talk about losing. They better not tie this game. That's all I'm saying.
they anything less than a win is a disaster for them. And it's Southampton, the worst team in the league.
Love. Manchester City side of me would love. Would love.
Hey man, it is what it is. Anything else interesting going on in the league? Man U Chelsea was postponed. Got mid-table battles all over the place.
We play the Bees. Hopefully, Ivan Toney doesn't.
Oh, he will. He will.
He will, because it's a rivalry game. Because they're also a London club, of course. He will.
Ivan Toney probably putting money on a hat trick against Chelsea as we speak.
You're
right. Yeah, no, really. Like, they're a London club. They're down the street from Stamford Bridge. What do you think the Brentford players are thinking? Like,
I don't understand why does every club show up to Chelsea like it's a Champions League final, but then they go to Liverpool.
They hate us because they ain't us. They ain't us. They ain't us.
No,
they hate us because they ain't us.
No. Let me tell you game real quick.
Speak game.
The clubs at the bottom of the table, relegation zone, points are so tight. Goal difference is gonna make the difference. And right now, it's an open highway to your goal. That's why.
Brentford not in relegation, but like still, like any club in London is just they always punish us because no other club in London has won the Champions League. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. So yeah, they always want to punish us. You know, because like I said, they hate us because they ain't us.
There's one team that's won the Champions League that is an outlier apart from the usual guys. I forget what it is.
In London? A London club?
This source is saying Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. I think that's what I was
Those aren't London clubs.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Apart from them, it's Liverpool and Man U.
Yeah, not London clubs. No London club has won the Champions League but Chelsea.
Is that why, though? I don't know.
Yeah, bro, yes. What?
Come on, bro. They see us as a team to beat?
Yeah.
I don't even think they'd be thinking about it.
We've won it twice. And Arsenal has won it 0. And Tottenham has won it 0. And then
Manchester City will be joining it. By this time next year, I'll be saying we won it once.
I rejected the name of Jesus.
My friend, reject yourself. You should be worried about rejecting all the curses that is making you head towards relegation at this point.
Y'all gonna lose to Real Madrid.
So
I can see
when you see our club logo, do you see a lion?
No.
Okay. When you see our shirt, does it say Manchester City or Chelsea?
It says.
I mean, have you guys ever beaten Real Madrid?
Don't worry about that.
That's a legit question.
They have once under when Real Madrid was coached by Jose Mourinho, but then they came back and beat you in the reverse leg.
Yeah, they won 4-3, and then Madrid came back 3-1.
Yeah.
But then they also beat them in the international this has to be a friendly preseason 4-1.
Come on, please.
Preseason friendly. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we'll see. This is a whole new. I'll say this is a whole new Man City. That formation is like that's a crazy formation they've been playing lately. But I think Real Madrid have the tools to beat that.
French kiss. They have the tools, but none of the tools have the legs.
We shall see.
We shall see.
The last time you were in Champions League final, you said we didn't have the tools or the legs, and we still won. So we'll see.
But it's not about us. It's all about the people that made it, that deserve to make it.
By the way, we still got Inter and Benfica. I think Inter is going in with a 1-0.
We still got Man City's second leg against Bayern.
Nah,
Well, I mean,
as good as done. As good as done and dusted. Good and done and dusted.
well, I think Man City are pretty much out. There's no
Yeah.
way they lose 4-0, so they're through. As far as Inter is up 1-0. Oh, I think Inter definitely wins this and sets a date with AC Milan.
Ooh, ooh, wow. Juicy.
Yeah,
Storytelling right there.
It's
yeah.
a Milan double action.
The same stadium twice. That's it. Is
Big
gonna.
stadium.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
the
you don't
ultras are
have to
gonna go
travel.
crazy. They don't gotta go
You just gotta
nowhere.
go home. Probably get dropped off by their wives and mothers and grandmothers at the
Yeah.
stadium. Oh, it's
Ooh,
gonna
that would
be a
be
juicy
that would
one.
be war. That would be
Woo,
that's
yeah.
a war zone. I hope they have
Oh,
police. They have the stadium surrounded because something
that would
crazy
be
can happen.
war.
Honestly, I'm really surprised that Napoli folded. Well, it's not really surprising, but it's like Giroud missed a penalty, then Kavicha missed a penalty. Osimhen scored.
I'm
You
not
know,
surprised. I'm not surprised Napoli folded.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. I really thought the advantage was they would have had all the rest because they weren't
Yeah.
going to be serious in the league because that they pretty much did that job, completed it.
Losing to a team that
Yeah,
beat you 4-0. Big surprise.
Hey, it's tough. But what I will say is,
I feel like that
a
sometimes.
Milan semi-final wouldn't be bad. Milan
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
AC Milan, Inter Milan.
yeah.
get
I
some
could be that
Milan
bad.
action
I,
going.
I I would say it's just as big as a Real Madrid and Man City game. Like
Real
pretty
Madrid
good.
got that, Mac. I'm not ever worried about that.
I don't know. I might be a smidgen worried because like I could see how if we could finish, we would have beaten Real Madrid. So maybe I'm
There's
a
no we.
smidgen worried.
Just it's just what it is. And right now,
Mm,
Real Madrid, they're on to the next one.
This is
And
what
that
they
next one will
do.
be their last. That next one
All
will
I
be their
know is
last stop this year.
Chelsea only loses to champions, so we'll see.
All right, we'll give you the short dub where you deserve it, I guess. We've been bashing Chelsea enough as it is today. And with that, I think that takes us to the end of this episode. Thank you for listening up until this point. As always, we love you, appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. See you on the next one. Peace.